Guys, thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Lex Talk. I'm so excited that you guys are all here with us today. I do have a special guest coming up in just a few minutes, so make sure you don't change that channel. First and foremost, I want to talk about some things that are happening. Actually, I am so sorry. I have some announcements to make. Today, August 29th, is my parents' anniversary. Yay! You're supposed to be cheering for me, guys. You're supposed to be cheering. But I'm so excited. I love them so much, and they're my biggest supporters through everything. So I'm so excited that they are even here with us today in the studio behind the cameras. And happy anniversary and spending their anniversary with me. Okay, so now back to school wishes. We're all going back to school this month. We're all so excited to be in school. I know I am, because it's mean new beginnings and whatnot. But there's a little bit of different issues that are happening within the school systems that are currently arising. I do want to talk to you a little bit about that. So first and foremost, there was a student in Hornsberry Elementary School, a third grader, I might say, that was shot this week by another student who was playing with a loaded gun. This is school. I'm not really sure as to why they have a gun, and they're in third grade, why they have a gun in their desk to begin with. So I really feel like we need to work with our students and work with our kids to make sure things like this don't happen, because it's too often that you're hearing about a student being shot or a kid playing with the gun and whatnot. Like, we should not have these issues arising. We should be focusing on more important things. Another thing that has happened this past week was that a UGA student was arrested for stabbing another student in a bar with a beer bottle. Why do you have time to do this? Why are you doing this to other students? Even if you have an issue with another person, there's no reason why you should be stabbing them with a beer bottle. People are not thinking, especially when they're intoxicated, they're not thinking about the repercussions. Like, did you think that you're gonna stab somebody and run away happily? Like, yay, I have a beer bottle in my hand and to stab somebody? No. Of course you're gonna go to jail. Of course you're gonna be arrested, because you're an idiot, pretty much. Whatever, I'm too passionate about this. Things that are happening at Kennesaw State University, which is my university that I currently attend, is that the first week of school, the first week of classes, 2 sexual assaults were brought to the students' attention on the first week. I feel like our police department needs to do a little bit better job as to protecting the students there, rather than just informing us of what's happening. It's too often. Over the summer, we had a few of that happening, which was often, but it's to have 2 in a week, that's really bad. So I really need for Kennesaw State University to get it together, protect us, and do your job. Kennesaw State University will have their first inaugural game September 3rd at East Tennessee State University. I am so excited. It's football season. This is history for Kennesaw State University, and I'm so blessed to be a part of this history process. The inaugural home game will actually be aired on Atlanta CW69 network. Kickoff will be at 4 p.m. and this game is actually against Eastward Waters University, so definitely look forward to that in the future. And once again, we're going to go to a break, but right when we come back from break, we're going to be having our special guest with us today, the president of Kennesaw Activities Board, Simone Kenya. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this, guys.
We cannot approve the loan until your wife goes back to work. I'm sorry.
Housing discrimination isn't always obvious or straightforward, but it is against the law. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, protects your rights to equal opportunity in housing.
If you've experienced housing discrimination, HUD can help. They can pursue compensation for your injuries and protect your equal opportunity to housing free of discrimination.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy! And refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit homefoodsafety.org.
Thank you guys so much for coming back to this episode of Lex Talk. I have here with us today Simone Kenya, the president of Kennesaw Activities Board. How are you, Simone?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
You look fabulous as always. Now tell me, where did you get your top? I'm curious to know.
Of course, Forever 21. Okay. That's my one-stop shop. So.
Awesome. That's want to know a secret? My dress is from Forever 21. So
okay. So great minds think
alike. Yes. Awesome. So I'm here to have you talk about your organization. So just tell us a little bit, or tell the audience a little bit more about your organization.
Okay. Well, the audience. The organization is called the Kennesaw Activities Board, otherwise known as CAB. And we're the largest programming organization at Kennesaw State University. We get a portion of student fees, and with those fees, it makes up our budget. We use the budget, and we program carnivals and concerts and novelty events where students can come and make things and create them and then take them home and always have that little memory of CAB.
Yeah, that's awesome. What are some upcoming events that students should look forward to?
Actually, this upcoming Tuesday, September 1st, we're having our fall carnival. So it's just going to be a nice little, it's going to be on the green at the Marietta campus.
Okay.
And we're going to have everything that encompasses a carnival, it'll be there. And it's all free. So
yes,
of course, that's the best part.
Yes, that is the best part. You know, us college students love things that are free. We don't want to pay for anything. We're so stingy.
Of course.
The only thing I think we want to pay for is food.
Barely.
Barely.
So at least we'll have free food. So
right, that's
count
awesome.
on that.
How can people become more involved with this organization?
I would say the #1 way is to attend our meetings. They're once a month now. They were every single week, but we kind of like cut it down so we could have larger meetings with more students.
Yeah.
So besides that, I would recommend coming to the events. We have more than one event every single month, so there's plenty for people to get involved in.
That's awesome. I need to get more involved as well. Okay, you guys have a record of bringing some of the biggest and hottest artists to your fashion show and concert. I want all the information about that event. Tell us more, please.
Okay, well, the fashion show and concert is one of our CAB signature events besides KSU Day.
Okay.
So what happens is basically we have a model auditions, model call, and that's when all the dancers, all the singers, the bands, the models, everybody comes out.
Can I join?
For auditions.
Yeah, I need a model.
Yes, please come, girl. You look like a model anyway. Come do it. So we basically recruit over 100 models, and we get our community involved because the hairstylists, makeup artists, the clothing vendors, they all donate things to us.
Right.
And they also volunteer their time. So they do all of that for us. All the food is sponsored. Everything is just, it's great. So yeah, and then it's like, it's really hectic leading up to it, but the day of, like, it's always amazing. And then of course we have the concert side to kind of get people excited about the headliner. They find out who it is maybe 2 weeks to 3 weeks before.
Oh wow.
And yeah, so we keep it a secret. Yeah, we definitely do keep it a secret.
That's awesome. So how long does the planning process actually take for this particular event?
I will say around 4 months.
Wow. That's
actually more than that, because we start auditions maybe 3 months before, so really the semester prior is when people are already like thinking about the scenes and the lighting and everything that goes with it.
That's awesome. So, I will be in attendance at this event if anybody
so.
else. What should we expect from this year's concert, and when should we expect to kind of see any posts or any flyers about the event?
There's only so much I can say, of course. Can't tell you the headliner, but I know everyone wants to know. Everybody's been guessing too, so I don't know. But I can definitely tell you, look out spring semester, right after the winter break is over. That's when we'll be hitting the campus hard with promotion, flyers, the whole 9 yards. So
yeah, that's awesome. So I just want to get a little more information about you. How do you balance being a part of this large, demanding organization, as well as being a college student on top of that?
That's the perfect word for CAB, demanding. That is definitely what it is. I would say just planning, definitely planning. I have to write things down in more than one place. So I'll put it in my phone, on my Google Calendar. I'll have it on my laptop on my sticky notes, and then I'll also have a planner where I actually write things down. So I'll jot it down, go home, and then put it in those places. So I'm constantly like getting notifications and things like that because I'm so forgetful. Like, in one day, like I swear I'll have like 60 text messages, 45 phone calls. So it's hectic, but I keep it together.
Okay,
so.
that's awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the advice that you want to give other students that are interested in becoming a part of an organization, but are kind of scared about it, you know. So that's really great advice. Just because I need to get more organized myself, we all need more organization skills. So that's really, really awesome. If people are interested in reaching you, how can they contact you or figure out more about the events and whatnot that's upcoming?
My favorite thing to pump up is the website, of course.
Okay.
So that's www.ksukab.org, cab with a K, so ksukab.org. There you'll find everybody on the executive board and our co-chairs. So you won't even have to just contact me. You literally have all 17 people's contact info. You get to see what they look like from their headshots. You get to see event photos on there. You get to see the flyers. So everything is just right there on the website. Right. Besides that, we have 1,000,001 social media outlets. So you guys can go on Facebook and like our Facebook page. It's Kennesaw Activities Board. Okay. You can stop it. You can go on our Snapchat. We just got up and running. It's KSUKAB for the Snapchat. Same thing for the Instagram, and the Instagram is the most reliable, so I highly recommend the Instagram. And then our Twitter is KSU_KAB.
Awesome.
So
definitely so many ways to get information about the organization, so no one should miss their opportunity. But I just want to say thank you so much for coming on, talking about this wonderful organization. You will definitely be seeing me at your upcoming events, and I'm pretty sure so many more from this episode will want to come to see what CAB has to offer. And we're just going to go ahead and go to break and be right back. Thank you so much, Simone.
No problem. Thank you.
The police called after midnight when they caught our son at a drinking party. It was a real wake-up call. My wife and I are really worried. We don't know if our son has a serious problem or if he's just hanging around with the wrong crowd. How do we know what to do? The police officer who brought our son home suggested we try Al-Anon family groups. He said it might help to hear how other parents are dealing with alcohol problems. I didn't want to go to an Al-Anon meeting. I didn't want anyone to think we had problems like that. And I didn't think our son's problem was that bad. When I decided to give Al-Anon a try, I found it was a safe place that keeps your problems private. It was very helpful. Are you troubled by someone else's drinking? You might be surprised at what you could learn in an Al-Anon family group from people just like you. Call 1-888-4-AL-ANON or go to alanon.org.
How do you know? No cages, no crates, no tie stalls, no painful living conditions. How do you know? No hormones or antibiotics in feed. How can you know? Your choice is wholesome and humane. Did you know choosing natural foods raised in humane conditions promotes farm animal well-being as well as yours and your family? When you choose Certified Humane, everyone benefits. For more information about Certified Humane, visit their website at certifiedhumane.org.
Welcome back to this episode of Lex Talk. I have here with us again Simone Kenya. She's going to just interact with me on different entertainment topics and news that's happening. So first and foremost, couples. I'm so excited. Dave Franco and Allison Brie are now engaged. I don't know. I'm really excited.
Jealous.
Yes, I'm really jealous because he was supposed to marry me. We're not getting, what in the world? Like, how is he already getting married? Okay, I can't even talk about that anymore. But I do know that Lala Anthony and Carmelo Anthony shut down all infidelity rumors about their relationship with this cute little, All Eyes on Me video, All Eyes on You video, I'm sorry. Everyone loves Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill, so having that little, incorporation to shut down rumors was a good touch in my opinion. Really, really love that. So, do you know who Drake is dating, or are you out the blue?
I've heard I've heard the rumors. So is it Serena Williams?
It is Serena.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm really okay with that couple. It's a really good, fit for me, just because I don't know. I can see that
I need
future.
to see them next to each other. So I need to just get on Google and do my research.
Right.
I can't really picture it right now.
You can't. But he's always there, supporting her at all her events, her tennis matches. You see him front row and all that stuff. He's really supportive, which I really do love. Drake is doing really well. So hopefully his next album is not sappy music, but happy. You know, I found love. You know, it's Serena Williams.
Well, he's been a little turnt lately since that Meek Mill drama.
That's
so hopefully he'll just, you know, channel it all.
Right. Absolutely. That's crazy. Khloe Kardashian and James Harden can't get enough of each other, apparently. They were both seen on a yacht, a private little white party for his birthday, his 26th birthday, which is really cute. We had pictures all over Instagram that were posted by Kim Kardashian, Kris Kardashian, Khloe, like all of the Kardashians posted videos about them too. So I really do like that couple. Let's see if it lasts and she doesn't have like a repeat of what happened with Lamar Odom. Hopefully we don't have to see that tragedy ever again. I want her to be happy. We want her to be happy.
Of course.
Absolutely. So speaking of the Kardashian household, Rob Kardashian has actually dedicated himself to actually being fit. I heard that he hired a chef, a private chef. He now is working out with the family trainer that they have. So he's really working on himself, getting himself together, which I'm really happy to see him get healthy again, you know, and get fit.
That's what I need to do next.
We're all working on our issues. Another thing with the Kardashian family is that Kim Kardashian is doing well during her second pregnancy. Rumor has it that this would actually be her last pregnancy since she is removing her uterus. There were complications during the first pregnancy, so this honestly may be her last one, and which is okay. North is a beautiful baby, and we can't wait to see this baby boy. So I'm really excited for her. I hope she has a safe pregnancy and a safe delivery in the months to come. Taylor Swift is actually on her 1989 tour. What gets me is that she literally has everybody and their moms on stage with her. She's had people like Selena Gomez, Justin Timberlake, John Legend, Ellen DeGeneres, Mary J. Blige, like Kobe Bryant, like everybody you can honestly think of was on her stage except for me and Simone. But it's okay. That was really
almost
cool.
there.
Almost there. I can't afford those tickets. You know, Taylor Swift is a little pricey with her concerts, but that's how big she is. That's how great she is. So I guess you're seeing, or you're paying to see her and 20 other people and their moms on stage. So that's really cool. On another switch to the news, Ludacris is actually facing a $2 million lawsuit. But let me tell you the story. You want to hear the story?
Yes.
Okay. So 2 years ago on Luda Day in 2013, he had a party, a pool party. A girl got injured at that party, but she waited till now to file a lawsuit. 2 years ago. Does that even make any sense?
People are ridiculous.
Anything they'll do for money, pretty much.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. I would not even bother with that kind of lawsuit. That was 2 years ago. Why is that even necessary now?
Why bother?
It makes no sense. Okay, so Justin Bieber just released his new single, Where Are You Now? What Do You Mean? He made a big deal about this one particular single. I haven't heard the single myself, but I heard that it's been really good. He had so many different people promote this single for the last 30 days. I can't understand why. Like literally Jesus himself should have sprinkled his hand on that music track to make it so popular that he had to have everybody on Instagram promote it and promote it for 30 days, like one single. I guess he's Justin Bieber.
Do what you want when you're famous.
Apparently, like, can I promote myself for 30 days? Actually, I can. Check me out on Instagram, guys. Just kidding. So, Celebrity of the Week, we have Teen Wolf star Dylan O'Brien, who turns 24, as well as Gossip Girl Blake Lively, who turned 28. Congratulations to you guys. I hope you had a great birthday. And we're actually done with this little segment, so we're just going to go to break. And we'll see you in a minute, guys. Bye.
We cannot approve the loan until your wife goes back to work. I'm sorry.
Housing discrimination isn't always obvious or straightforward, but it is against the law. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, protects your rights to equal opportunity in housing.
If you've experienced housing discrimination, HUD can help. They can pursue compensation for your injuries and protect your equal opportunity to housing free of discrimination.
Go to helpbears.org to sign the petition to save polar bears. www.helpbears.org.
Hey Hey guys, welcome back to this last segment of Lex Talk for the day. I hope you guys were really informed and really loved having Simone Kenya on the show with us today and talking about different celebrity news. I love her. She's such a great person and definitely an inspiration. I just have some things for you guys to look forward to that are in the Atlanta or Georgia area. First off, we have free yoga sessions at Atlantic Station every Wednesday, and they're around 6:30 to 7:30 at Atlantic Station once again. So if you're definitely in the area and looking for a cool workout experience, myself got to get my poses on. I definitely encourage you guys to come out to that session. Once again, they're every Wednesday until the end of September. The Atlanta's first official festival for football fans will be happening in September on the 20th of that month. It's called the Ultimate Tailgate Experience for us football fans. They're going to have different games showcasing starting at 1 o'clock with the Falcons and the Giants game. I'm definitely probably going to check this out because it's definitely a different environment, different experience. Since it is family friendly, I definitely would go to this event. Atlanta Beer Fest at Turner Field is happening September 26th from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's going to be over 200 plus beers and wines and ciders with live music and football on big screens and food and all that stuff. Once again, this is football season, so there's everything that's going to be happening is going to gear towards football. So definitely come to that as well. Speaking of Turner Field, the first bricks of the new Braves Stadium in Cobb County has been laid. I'm so excited to see the SunTrust Stadium. I am definitely a Braves fan. I can thank my mom for that because we always go and eat nachos and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be a fun experience, especially at the new stadium. So definitely look forward to that in the future. Falcon Stadium is also named the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Now, I don't know about you, but that does ring a bell for me. The rivals of the Atlanta Falcons, the Saints, their stadium is also named Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Now, I don't know if shade was being thrown or what was happening, but to have them, the rivals, have the name of the same stadium, like that's just really weird to me, but I guess you can do whatever you want when you have that much money. I do know that the naming rights are worth $12 million per year, and they have a contract for the next 27 years. Where's my check? I just want a piece of that. So that's going to be really cool. Definitely excited for the football stadium, especially since the Super Bowl will be coming up in this area. I'm so excited for these games. I'm so excited for everything that's going to be happening. It's going to be fun. Yes. Okay, so September 21st is actually the International Day of Peace. If there's anybody out there that you need to mend with, definitely encourage you to do that before on that day. Two companies that I know that are fixing their problems is McDonald's and Burger King. How, you may ask? Well, for that one day only, they're going to be broadcasting and selling the McWhopper. Oh my gosh, literally, you can't get any better than that. To have a Big Mac and a Whopper come together on International Peace Day is a blessing for us all. Definitely encourage you guys to check that out, try that burger. I will be trying that burger myself just because International Day of Peace, and you will never catch that again. So definitely check that out. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Lex Talk. I have definitely a few interviews coming up in the future and tons of entertainment, celebrity gossip happening. And I just cannot wait to share all of this experience and this journey with you guys. I hope to see you on the very next episode of Lex Talk. I am Alexika Moni. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
So damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but